Do you have times where you like to keep your subscribers and the public out of your flows until you have them ready for production mode? Well, I'm going to show you how to do that now.
We'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon.
All right, let's get it rocking and rolling. And today we're going to talk about creating a development and a production environment within your ManyChat bot. You could say, well, what the heck? Why do I need to do that? And well, there's a few reasons why. And there may be times where you have a change to a welcome message, or let's say our default reply, or really the menu items, it's those types of things. And you want to have other people test it from that location, but you don't want to send them a rough URL, which you could to test a flow and stuff. So with using a development production environment, you can allow them to test it, but not the public, the outside world be able to run it. In a situation where I'm using it is in templates. And in the templates, when you're installing them, you have menus. And let's say the business, the agency, whoever bought your template wants to install it. And, they have active customers that are going to jump on that menu right away. And granted, yeah, you could have it turned off. But let's say you want it turned on so you could test some things while you have it on, and people to make sure that everything's working properly before you open it to the outside world. Well, this process I'm going to show you, you can use, because I use this in my templates, and it just makes it easier to get it installed, and then you could switch it to production from a development. So let's get started. We're going to look over here into flows, and I'm going to go test flows, test. We're going to create a flow. First thing, though, you need to do is you need to create a bot field. And the bot field is going to be called dev prod mode. Dev prod mode. And I'm going to start it with DEV in it. You either have a DEV or PROD in there. So let's see. I'm going to get this going. I'm going to create a new flow. I'm just going to say test dev prod. And we're going to start with a condition. And the condition is going to be that you're going to check the bot field and what it is. And here we go. Dev prod is, and we're going to go prod because we want it to continue right away. If it's prod, we're okay with sending this message. If it's not prod, we need to do another condition. And now, if it's dev, so basically it's dev. Just like what we have here, it's dev. What you need is you need to have a tag. And the tag's going to be admin, all caps. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another condition. Often no, so that means it's not prod, it's dev. We're going to look for a tag admin. So they're tagged admin. Now if they're tagged admin, we're going to send a message. If not, we're going to say, sorry, Jeff, this option is not available right now. Okay. Right now. And we can just put a little emoji. We'll just put a smiley face there. All right. And we're just going to organize that. We're not going to organize that yet. We're going to say, hey, Jeff, welcome. Here is our new feature. All right. We're going to move the starting step over to this condition. Now let's just get this organized. And there we are. And I'm going to publish it. So what you do in the flows that you want to protect, and let's say, you're just building something, and, I was saying about the template. So you're building something and you want to test it and you have people test it through a menu option. You can basically have it as dev and then add the admin tag to them so they can run it. And then you could change some things and it can run it again, or they can run it and test it. So it's very easy to only allow the peeps that you want in it, and then you can open up. So right now it's prod and admin. Let me see what I have on me. I can spell my name. I didn't spell it correctly. I've been doing it for 58 years, right? So let's see. I have admin. So I'm going to take admin off. All right. I'm going to take admin off. And then what I'm going to do also is I'm going to go into here. My menu is on. And I want to add, another menu option. And we're going to go to an existing flow. We're going to go to that one flow that I have here. And we're going to put that one on here. And I'm going to call it test dev. Oops. Test dev prod. Okay. I'm going to say done. I'm going to update my menu. And let's see. And we're going to have to go to Messenger. And I'm going to move myself over there. Now I'm going to have multiple things. Oh my gosh. How many am I going to have? I don't know. Maybe 8, maybe 10, maybe how many? Oh, there we go. Got them all out of the way. So let me see. I need to run this. Let's go to flows. I'm just going to run this so that my bot gets to the top in Messenger. There we go. So now we're at the top. So sorry, Jeff, this option is not available right now. All right. So that's what happened. Now I'm going to go on the menu. That's what I wanted to do. Get help now. Test prod. Sorry, Jeff, this option is not available right now. So that is because the settings, we're going to go into settings and we're going to go into custom fields. We're going to get down here and it's dev. So it's dev there and I don't have the tag. So if I go back in here and go to me, SKI, here, add a tag. I'm going to add admin. All right. And now I'm going to go back and test this out. Go out here and go test prod. Hey, Jeff, welcome. Here's our new feature. So basically it locks people out. All right. So once you're ready to go production, and I can show you that it's going to work. So if I take my admin tag off and I go out here and I test it out again, sorry, this option is not available. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go set it to prod. And let's find it here. PROD. Now, if I go out here and run it again. Welcome, Jeff. All right. Hey, Jeff, welcome. Here's our new feature. So you can see that this way you can control what's available and when it's available. I think it's a great hack. I use it all the time on my templates when I install them or people purchase them. And then they can install it into a menu and those types of things, play around with it, make sure it's all looking good, and then turn it on. and just leave that code. And if they have an error or have something wrong with their code and stuff, they can go back to dev. Now, granted, if you have a bunch of flows that have this in and then you switch it to dev, then obviously all of them aren't going to run. So you would have to, I would say, is, one of the tips I can show you here is if you want to add this to, I'd say I would have a test one just like this, where you have this code all ready to go. And then when you're developing new flows and you want to add this just for testing, all you got to do is do Alt Shift in the edit mode, drag over them, and then let everything go. Now they're highlighted. Now I can actually do copy, a Control C, and I'm not going to put it, here, I'll just put it in another flow. I'm going to show you this. Test, I'm going to go to, let's just go to this one. Go in here, you have to do edit, and then I can go in here, and then I could do Control V and paste it right in. And there's my code. And so now I could add this very easily to this one. Do that, move the starting point to here. We're all set. So now this one's protected with a dev prod situation. All right. What you can do is, so like I said, is you create a flow that you just have out there, test dev prod. And so you always have that. And so you can always copy those in, add them to something, and then to delete them by hand. And I'll just delete these 3 once you're done. And then you're all set, and then you can go back in. All right. If you guys have any questions, let me know. But I think it's just a great way to protect your code so that you don't have customers coming in and things breaking, and you can test things and then turn them back on for production. Well, that concludes our video for today on how to set up a development/production environment so that you can test your flows without getting subscribers and the public in there, or when you have templates and you want to install them and your customers are installing them so that their subscribers don't get in there before everything's set up. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. I'd be happy to answer them. And as always, like the video, share it across the world, and subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any future videos. Click the little bell so that you do get notification when a new video is uploaded. Down in the comments, I have a couple links. One is to a great Facebook group. Come on and join us. I'll have great-minded people sharing things. And another link to my API course down below. Great course. It'll teach you a lot about the dynamic content within ManyChat. As always, have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video.